So welcome to Bunny's Designs. This is a live stream, live peoples, recorded for Ustream.tv and also for YouTube, for people to watch at their leisure. I'm still working in the Johanna Basford Johanna's Christmas, a festive colouring book, and I was going to do this one today, but because I don't do a lot of backgrounds, I love this ivory paper, but I don't like wasted space. So, like my other one I did last time, I've found a swirl, this swirl here, and I got the corner of the tracing paper, and I bought this from the kids section at Wilco's. It's a lot cheaper than buying it for adults. So if you actually get the corner and push it up, if you work in the corner, technically it's that way around, so you can work in a corner and draw. So when you draw right in the corner, that means that when you turn this over, you can try to see if it will fit in the corner. So as you see, that swirl was a bit too much. So I drew it and I just knocked the extra swirl off. So I drew all that, but this swirl I missed off. And so all that's gone dark now. Now I can, if I get my little magic tool out, can erase it, but you don't need to if you know what if you see what you're doing. You don't want to draw it anyway. So when I put it down here, can I push it up to the corner? And I need to join the two circle bits here. And I know that that swirl is pale. So I can start from here and work round. And because I've traced it from a Johanna's drawing, it's going to match perfectly. Whereas the one I did the other day, I drew the curls myself and they weren't as nice. Oopsie. So all you're doing is just extending this, which is quite nice. And if you keep drawing, and what you're doing now is you're drawing on this side, which is making the pencil marks for the other side when you do the other corner. So the first time I did it, I drew that one, turned it over and drew that one, which had the graphite on the back, which I am now transferring. And if you do it that way, you end up with a nice pencil line. And again, I'm pushing that to there. That swirl's been missed off. Did I draw the leaves? I didn't draw the leaves. Draw the leaves in. And this has got some really nice ivory paper in it. So here I made a leaf. Sorry, my puppy wants to come in. And then I did actually do this swirl here. And then I'm going to take that down to there. So I think you can just see it very faint. I don't want it too much. And then drop it down to here and reverse it again. Now you can put a paper clip in there so it doesn't move if you want. You put almost in a perfect position, and two paper clips will make sure that that's not going to move. And then because I've drawn on that side, it's okay on this side now. going to turn that over. I'll put it on this side. So I'm trying to keep this corner as neat as possible, because then that means that this corner is kind of, that's almost perfect, is that? So put that one there, and we can put that one there. And then if you start at one end and just draw around. Now this pencil is getting rather blunt, but that's okay because I can't hold my pencil like that. So just keep going round. So we've got one leaf here, goes round, and we're missing this swirl off, so we're going up to there, and then we're going right back to there, and then we can come up here and go around that. Now come up to do this bit here. And we did that bit. I think we've just got the leaves to do now. I think we've got everything in there. And again, if we turn this over, because we've been drawing the graphite on that side, when we turn this over, there's more graphite on it to do this side, which is why I swapped. So again, I want that back in the right place. Just put a couple of paper clips just to hold it steady, just in case you lose it. So again, I'm just going to jiggle that a little bit because I want it more in the corner. So I don't actually know what you'd call this, probably extending a coloured book image, I would think, maybe. And I go up here, there. Now I've used a watercolour pencil here, sketching Derwent. So you've got to get rid of all of this in a minute, because it's water based, so if you try to watercolour on it, it'll go smudged. So we came up here, and this way you can actually see what you've done. Missed that leaf off there. We want the swirls to come around here. And then down here, and then we want this last swirl in here. And I think we've got everything in there. So I take that off there, and that's just extended that pattern a bit further. And I think there's a few kind of bare patches in here. I think I want to do another swirl. And I do like that one actually, so I'm going to just trace this one. Oops, trace this one. And see if we can fit it somewhere, because it's I actually quite like that from inside there. I like that there. I want to keep it away from his nose if possible, but it can come from that leaf, so I quite like that. So I'm going to put that in there. And I quite like that. And I could just very carefully tease out there. Now there might have to be a leaf or something here. Let me have a look at this one here. Maybe a smaller one, maybe this one. So this is a smaller, and it has a robin on it as well. I like this little swirl. I'm not sure I'll put the robin on, but I like this swirl. So we can try that upside down. And it's too similar to that one, I think, so we need it somewhere else. I think I'd like that there. I think I'd like that there. Just got to be careful with this tail. So if we did it there, there'd be a gap there. If we did it there. Yeah, I quite like that. And because it's the opposite side, I can draw around that. And we'll put that one there. Whoopsie. So you could have a bit of planning, but not a lot. You know, I tried a small one and it fitted straight away. So I quite like that one. I think I might put that one there. So again, that's going to be a natural swirl out of that top. And I've got to hold this a bit steady because I can't put the paper clips on it. Put those leaves in. I could have left the other leaf out, but that goes to there. So we filled that space in. And I just realised they look the same. Oh no, they're opposite each other, that's okay. Might just put that one on here to fill this space. Again, probably need a sharper point on my pencil for this. Whoopsie. So this is quite easy. And again, I just love the shapes, but I just find there's not enough. Not if I do my pale watercolours, there's just not enough there. Just have a look. Scale there, and then we can flip that and we can put it. We could find a different curl if we wanted. I think I'm going to do this curl here. So it kind of goes round. We can cut that off. And it has that on it there. Oh no, it can go right round. I think I like that. I could put that here. And we'll put some leaves on this. So we're going to go right round and round. And then just going to copy there. Just a few leaves, 3 leaves. Just do this way or something like that. So we just draw that because the swirl wasn't drawn on this side. So that's going to come up to there. No, I don't want the leaves there. I want the leaves. Oh, we'll be quiet. Sorry about that. Back alert. Back alert. So I think so. I'm going to put curl here. Sorry about the back alert. It's, I don't know why he's barking. I don't think he knows why he's barking, so I do apologise. So I like that leaf there, and I like that leaf there, and then I'm going to put. Alright, love you. Good luck, Nigel. Good luck. I quite like that one there. Just something to fill the space. Maybe he's got to go for some tests for his heart. And there's absolutely no point me going because he'd have to push me around in the wheelchair. She's going to cause him a lot more grief. So, and there's a bit of a space there. I like that little swirl. I could have put that one in there, couldn't I? I could have put that one there. That would look quite nice there, but never mind. I don't want to do too much, but I do want, I think that one would look nice here, but maybe smaller. So if you play about with them, you can find what fits, and it just doesn't fit that one, so we want a longer one. We need, that's quite a nice curl, so we'll try this one. So we'll take this one from here, so we've got this curl here. I'm just taking this curl from here. and put the leaves on, but if we turn it round and it doesn't fit, that's fine, we can knock them off. Hi Kangaroo, welcome to Bunny's Designs. I hope everybody's well. I've decided that I love this page, but I just wanted a bit more in it, so I'm using children's tracing paper and just making some curls and swirls. So I like that one, so see if that one can go over there and not interfere. It would if I didn't put the... No, I wanted a longer, thinner one. I did like this one, but it's just got too much. So if I leave the leaves from it, I could just have a bit of a play. So we could come around here. And then go around there and have a swirl. And then I could put some leaves on this and then have this curl here. Followed by another curl. No, I shouldn't have done that. That looks okay. And that one might go behind there, just as a little curl with two leaves on it. Yeah, I quite like that. So I'm going to put this one here. Whoopsie. And because I've drawn over it, it'll go there now where I want it. If I draw around the next bit. So he's a bit more camouflaged than he was before. So again, I'm going to put this here. So I've got kind of a natural flow. I'm using quite a soft pencil because I don't want to mark. Don't really want to mark. Right, so I think I like that one. There's a little bit of something there that I might like, but now the page is a lot fuller. So I've done the corners and there's a little bit more around the reindeer. I did like that little swirl there. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit big. Just have a curl, couldn't we? Again, you can play about with this. I was going to put something over there, wasn't I? That's a nice little swirl, that one. That's perfect. That's perfect because it runs into there. Oops. It's just going to touch. If I run it back a bit, it'll miss. That'll be better. So it goes straight off that one. And then we can have one of those go like this. I've drawn it on there, but it won't come out unless I turn it round. I can make that just a bit smaller so it doesn't touch the hoof. I might just want a little bit of something in that one. That's quite nice. I think I've drawn on the back of that one, so just quickly draw. Or will it fit better that way around? No, it won't fit better. It will go up here though. It will go there quite nicely. So this deer, bless him, is going to be very well camouflaged. And if I flick that over, I've got the graphite on the back, the pencil on the back to pop. I think I'm just going to have that bit. There. So, and I'm going to have to draw that in Indian ink to stop it, and then rub out the pencil. And I'm just going to put a little bit of a swirl on there. Just want something tiny. So if I look to find something tiny, there's a little curl there. Something a bit more interesting. That's quite a nice little curl. Again, it might be boring that way, so flick it over. I could do it that way and leave the leaves off it, and that would just give. It could be longer and thinner. What about that curl? There. Well, that looks quite nice. If I move it to there, it creates a corner. So again, that can go to there. And then we've got a swirl. Then we've got a leaf. So you can play for a long time with this. And because you've got graphite now on both sides, you can switch this around, so you've got double the amount of clay. Oh, Timothy, is it 6 where you are? Goodness me. So welcome to Bunny's Designs. Yeah, that's quite early to be watching art and craft. If I flip that over there, I might get that little curl. No, it's a bit too big. So again, you've got so many different ones now. And I do like that one, it's quite pretty. So if I put that one there, so we've got a curl going around there, and then a curl around here. And then I can actually get those leaves on. And the little bird is kind of quite hidden. So there's a bit of a spare gap here, but I'm not bothered really. We can squiddle another curl out somewhere if we wanted. I think I want something. Oops, sorry, something down there. I think I would like that. There. Perhaps that's quite nice. Again, that comes from that one. Round and round. And then we can put that one in. And we could put that one in as well. And I could pop that on there. I want something a little bit longer. Perhaps a curl. Oh, if I had put that one there, that would have matched, wouldn't it? I've just realised I think it's supposed to be... Oh no, it isn't. That one I put there. Yeah, I think I should have put that one there. But I'm going to put a curl just on that one there. Turn it slightly. And we'll have that curl there. So I need to draw that now with a pen, and I can't get my 18 to work. So I'm going to have to use my thicker one, which is a little bit thick for this, but it's okay. So I'll just start these curls and hopefully you can see. And I obviously didn't finish that one off, so I'm going to have to leave that one. I made a mistake there. So that, I think that curl just goes straight back, doesn't it? And then that one comes up here. Goes around. Oopsie. The pencil line is just a guide. It's just a guide. And then this curl goes up there and down there. And we want really a natural flow if we can get that. Oops. And then that can go right over there. Come back round. If you feel that the leaf shouldn't be there, don't put it in the second time. I'm going to have to turn that round, so I might just actually do this because I need a natural flow. Brings back memories of my art days. So I can't remember how that goes. I think it swells in. And that's just an ordinary curl, I think. I think that's just an ordinary curl. But we're making it up as we go along. So I've just extended that, just that little bit to fill that gap up. So I'll come down here and do this one now. And I do love my rotary pens. this will come around here. I mean, it's never going to be exact because oopsie. There's a leaf there, is there? So that comes like this. And then we have whoopsie. I made a mistake there, so I'm going to have to try and rectify that. And then a curl on that, all the way down there. Just have a look at my tracing to see what happens. So that goes right around there. And then we have a double swirl around there. I've missed this leaf here. So I've extended that quite a bit. Oh, thank you, Timothy. Well, the only reason they do is because I've traced it from Johanna's. The one I drew on this one didn't look like it. I enjoyed doing it, and it gave me a bit of confidence. This one isn't the same. You can tell that's the better one because I put some design in it. But I drew my own swirls, and they were completely different to Johanna's. It just meant that all this was filled in rather than just wasted space. But you can tell these are not mine. So I thought I would. That was a silly thing to do because I've lost my space now. I thought I'd just fill the space in. Again, I'm just going to carefully pin this back. And then it's not damaging this bit here. And I can turn it as much as I want now. Obviously, if you have a large table, you don't have to do that. That's it. Just following this round. And just have to keep looking at the drawing really because I kind of messed up a bit there. So it's there. So there should be a curl there. Ah, it does go right over there. That's fine. the pencil marks just not gone round. So we've got leaves on here. I'm quite impressed with my rotring pen. I do like my rotring pen. The .18 would have been slightly better. And I tried to clean it, but I just didn't have the energy. I'm actually at the wrong angle, so I need to get back around there. And then they swing round. It's a lot easier to do when you turn. Just got to concentrate a little bit on this one. And then I think we just had a curl around here, didn't we? Yep. There's a curl. And on that side is two of those. There. So that's filled that side out a bit more, better. So we've got one more to do. Just bear with me 2 seconds, otherwise we'll be going. We'll be going dead. Bear with me 2 seconds. I didn't plug the laptop in. I shall be back in a second, otherwise the laptop will go dead. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Bear with me 2 seconds. I have to go get that. Goodness me, what a thing to forget.